Hello, my name is Irene Tansman. I'm the author of Abby and Arlene's Autism War. If you live in Massachusetts and you have a loved one who is enrolled in a day habilitation facility, or if you are considering day habilitation for your loved one, please consider joining the Day Habilitation Families in Massachusetts Facebook group. Today, I'd like to talk to you about video conferencing your loved one with severe communication difficulties. These would be people who might be low verbal or non-conversational or nonverbal. If your child, your loved one is verbal, video conferencing may not be, difficulties with video conferencing might not be that much of an issue. But for those of us who have loved ones with severe communication difficulties, this can be challenging. The first thing I'd like to tell you is that there are many benefits that you might not realize to video conferencing, and I would recommend video conferencing with your loved one with communication difficulties, not just during the coronavirus, but after this is all over, God willing, I hope that it will be over someday. I'm hoping. So you can tell from just even a few minutes on a video conference call if your loved one is happy, if there's something bothering him or her, if he or she is responsive, if he or she is nicely groomed or looks like he or she is being taken care of. Well, you can tell those things even just for a few minutes. And it doesn't have to be a long video call. My daughter video conferences with my disabled son, and it's just hi and bye. That's all it is, and that's just enough to make that connection. So, in general, I think you want to keep it short because your loved one might not be. It might not be as rewarding to your loved one as seeing you in person. A video conference might not be as rewarding as seeing you in person or having a home visit or that kind of a thing. So you want to keep it short so that it's successful. We're going to look for quality rather than quantity. Another thing that you want to do is you want to keep it in a routine. You don't want to do it sporadically. It should be something that you do every day or regularly, 3 times a week or 4 times a week. Try to make it around the same time so that your loved one is expecting it and it's part of the routine, and it's just something that he's going to do all the time, and that will help him or her accept the fact that this is something that we're going to do. So the first thing I want to tell you is you're going to work on having the person say hi. And even that can be challenging for some individuals. So what I found worked for my son, because sometimes he'd say hi and sometimes he'd be off and he wouldn't be responding at all. So how I did it was I would say, time to say hi. Time to say hi. Time to say, and then he would complete that because he wanted to see that completed. He wanted to hear that completed, so he'd say hi. And if your loved one is nonverbal, you go, time to say, time to say, time to say. So that's one of the things we did to get him involved in doing the FaceTime. And your loved one needs to understand that video conferencing is different from watching a Disney movie or SpongeBob, where you just watch it and you're not participating. That you're expected to participate in the video conference call. This is not a passive activity. So that you have to get them used to doing that, not just being there and watching you. You want your loved one to be participating, whether that's with sign or verbalizations or vocalizations or whatever it is that your loved one can do. Now, on that same theme of time to say hi, we also do various songs. We usually do 2 songs or 3 songs. We worked up to that because he likes songs. A lot of people with autism like songs. Some will sing along. Even some nonverbal will sing along. He won't sing along, but he will do the same thing that we did with the time to say hi. You sing the song, he'll leave off the last sentence or the last few words. He will try to complete that. So songs are usually that's usually a pretty good thing to do. Now, if you can get your who's ever a staff person to provide rewards for doing a good job with the video conferencing, I would recommend that. If you can get that, I would recommend that. If you can get a staff person to watch your loved one while they're video conferencing, that would be great, because my son, if we go on for too long, it's got to keep it short. If you go on for too long, he might try to turn the change the channel to something good like SpongeBob or The Lion King or something like that. So it would be good. It's good to have somebody actually watching the whole process. At the end, we say bye, and the child is nonverbal. We're going to kiss goodbye, and and that's it. If you have any comments or any suggestions or any other things to add on how to do this, how to make it easier for people who are trying very hard to do this, please place those in the comments below. I hope that you'll consider buying my book, Abby and Arlene's Autism War. Think about joining the Rehabilitation Families in Massachusetts Facebook group. I hope you've gotten something out of this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.